All right. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where in the world you're logging on from. You've logged in for the Save Club Corporate Update Zoom today with CEO Charles Mui, and we get some super exciting information for each and every single one of you that are dialing in today. It is the 8th of September, and folks, this company just keeps evolving and moving forward because Charles doesn't sleep and he wants to bring the most value to this amazing membership club. So I'm going to sit back, I'm going to listen, I'm going to learn, and we're going to hear from our CEO, Charles Mui, out in Las Vegas. Charles, over to you.
Hey Matt, we got a fun call today. I was just going through all of the developments, and I'm like, okay, well, what do we start with this week? Because I've got a whole round of things to present, and so I want to start by first talking about an exciting development here with our fundraising program. This is something that's caught a lot of people's attention. It's got me personally excited because so many very worthy causes are in need of what we're going to be able to provide. And, we've heard from everything from large churches to independent small sports teams to youth sports of all different types, soup kitchens, animal shelters, and as I'm going through and working with these different groups, I'm discovering what the needs and demands are and putting it into a presentation. So I know a lot of you have been excited about the prospects. You're related to organizations of all different sizes, and we now have some tools available for you. And so following this presentation, I'm going to be doing just a private recording to get you guys a video out so you can see just the details of this program. And here's some slides of just what will be presented. And this will be a tool that you'll be able to use to share. We already have the landing page available. We've got a landing page down here for everybody to play with here for your recruiting and showing of the opportunity. Oh, look how many pages we got down here. We're down to 19. So, one here for fundraising, and we've got a brand new page for those that you haven't seen it for influencer recruiting. So it just makes it fun to have these different programs. But for those of you that don't know about our nonprofit program, it really is one of the best ways to do a fundraiser, and we're discovering that more and more. What we've got is a no-cost way for a group to share our mobile app, to share our app. People can get started. It's really no stress on the members of the organization. You're really just giving them a way to get cash back. And from that, we'll be able to pay a cashback match to the organization. So we've gotten great data back from all of the early app users, from the people that have been saving cash back, and we've got our remittance cycle. So from the different restaurants and the different organizations, how we collect and how we're able to share back. Many of you who've been using the mobile app, you've already gotten remittance back to your cards. So you've got that little positive balance. So if you've been earning cash back, be sure to take a look at your statement of which card you're having the money deposited back to, because that is a really exciting thing to see a positive addition to your card balance, and it just gets put right back on there automatically. And so now that we understand that, we're able to put together a extremely powerful component for Save Club. As we're out there sharing with people the app, and they're receiving cash back. We're able to put a cashback match. So we'll be announcing this month exactly how that's coming in. And it's a whole additional way to earn income. I think one of our most powerful ways, because as we're working with these large organizations, from nonprofits and influencers, they can share an app, get hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of customers, and as they're saving money, people are making money. And so that's how I'm explaining how it works inside this presentation. And it's really this simple. Step one, share the mobile app. Step two, when people save money, the organization or the influencer or whoever introduces them makes money, and then collect your weekly deposits and just repeat this cycle over and over. It can be a perpetual thing for worthy causes to really keep the growth of these causes going, and having these groups not be distracted with constantly having to chase down funds, but more in alignment with growing their dream and helping their communities. And this is a really unique position for a direct sales company to be in, because what we're doing is creating a win-win-win situation for everybody involved. When you have zero pressure for people to test drive and sample the savings, when you've got real savings that are paid right back to people's cards, when we're able to generate residual income, so these organizations can get in, promote one time, make a meaningful effort with their campaign, and it will set something in place that can just be a perpetual cash machine, a perpetual fundraising mechanism that goes on and on and on. And this is what we're working on here, is really dialing in this turnkey system so that we can get people set up, launched, run effective campaigns with all these presentations and tools that are coming together right now. Now, an important piece when doing a fundraiser is making sure that the groups know exactly why this is working so well, and they want to know about our credibility. Our partners that have been providing us the deals and savings have been around for well over 40 years and have attracted in the biggest advertisers, and they do that because they've helped millions and millions of people over 40 years save money. So it helps that you've got that credibility when speaking with groups. Again, promote once, create residual income, and we're also supporting the local businesses. As many of you see when you're using your app, your mobile app, a lot of it are just mom and pop stores, mom and pop restaurants, and it really helps the local businesses with their advertising and in supporting the communities. And so, yeah, it's exciting to get this presentation out. So we're going to be helping groups like animal shelters. We spoke to one group that they're explaining that to do a service animal, like a real legit service animal for someone that's got mental illness, or they're blind or deaf, but they've got a full-time service animal. Those service animals cost like $50,000 to train and maintain for that. But what a gift for somebody who's blind and needs a seeing eye dog. And so these campaigns where it's save to save, a really simple message here on you're helping people save money, and while you're doing that, you're saving all these beautiful kittens. I mean, what a fun way to align how you can create personal wealth with supporting a organization that really moves you and makes the world a better place. So that presentation will be coming out, and the way that it starts is I'm going to roll it right into explaining the benefits and everything that happens for a group, and then just roll it right into the Save Club presentation that you guys see. And I've been adding to the Save Club presentation because we've got more and more new stuff coming out every single week. It seems like we've got big stuff dropping, and this month is no shortage of that, as I'll continue to show you what's going on. For those of you that picked up the exclusive deal with this Korean skincare, thank you so much for getting your testimonials back in, and just sharing your thoughts on that product. Those have been very helpful. But this month we're right on the cusp of launching another exclusive deal. This one is it's phenomenal. What we've got here is something that affects so many people, millions of people. Hey, Dave Dubs, are you on here? You were sharing these stats with me. Are you able to chime in here and share the stats? Because I was able to attract in this brand, which I've been working with them closely We've been putting out literally hundreds of thousands of bottles of this product over the last 5 years. Testimonials, people that just can't live without it, because when they're living with pain and they got something that works, that's safe, that promotes the healing and promotes the um, recovery of the body naturally without having all the crazy side effects that people use when dealing with pain management. You've got it. And so this product line here, we have the fulfillment center ready. We've got the bottles of product ready to go, labeled. There's just some few last connections that we're making with the credit card processing and with the connection to the Save Club back office, so that we can offer this exclusive deal of products, premium ingredients. We've already built videos for this as well. Maybe I'll play that at the end of the presentation, where we've got videos that show what we're doing here with these products. And just look at all these organic ingredients, all premium ingredients, nothing in here to hurt you. Just in comparison to other products, it's been fun making the comparison charts with this product and other stuff in the marketplace. And what's really exciting is we're able to bring these products to Save Club members, massage oil, pain roll-on, pain lotion, at a 70% discount. I mean, that's huge. Like, so just to give you an example of what that means, a product like this one, where there's been hundreds of thousands of bottles of this product sold into the marketplace, with different labels, different brands. People can't live without it. This product, I've had people sell it for up to $100 a bottle. And with your Save Club exclusive deal, you're able to get 2,000 milligrams of a CBD, organic aloe vera, all these active ingredients. The product's going to cost Save Club members $12.
Hey, Charles, I got the stats for you too.
Unbelievable. We're basically getting the product for near cost and bring this out as an exclusive deal to Save Club members. So guys, look forward to this. If you know anybody dealing with pain, I'll play a video here at the end of this presentation that will show you more about this. But Dave, you want to share a little bit about what's going on?
So before I even get into some of these stats, everybody, I got to tell you, I'm so excited. I mean, there's been some different network marketing companies that have dealt with pain, that have sell expensive products, big kits up to like $2,000 for kits, products that are $60, $100. A lot of them don't work instantly, where people can actually feel a difference. This is unbelievable, because pain is something that everybody deals with. To throw this on top of all the food savings and all the other stuff that we got travel, I mean, this is going to be really a game changer for you, especially at $12. But let me give you some stats here. 1.5 billion people around the world living chronic pain. That's 1 in 5 adults. So you see 5 people in a room, one of them has some sort of pain. 51.6 million adults just in the United States. And then the market, the economic impact, chronic pain costs $560 to $635 billion a year for trying to treat pain. Okay, because anybody that's in pain will spend any amount of money to get it to go away. Now, here's the cool thing for us, everybody. Well, I'm going to tell you. When we also have a product that people can put on and see instant results, like relief instantly. I got a funny story for you. Early on in my career, I met this guy who was in Amway. We all heard of Amway before. He was a multimillionaire, and I would like just suck up every words that he would say, right? I'm like, I want to teach me the ways of making money. And he sat down with me one day and he goes, I'm going to tell you how I made it over $1 million. You ready? And I said, yeah. He says, what product do you think I sell to people when they come in a room? And this is back when they had the hotel meetings, etc. And I said, well, I don't know. I guess the soap, or I guess your vitamins or whatever. He said, nope. He said, I made over $1 million on one product, and it was a cheap product we sell called Shoe Shine Spray. And what it was guys and gals would come into a room, they used to dress up, and it was a spray, like hairspray. You'd spray one shoe, and one shoe would look real shiny and new, almost like Armor All. The other shoe would be nasty. And then he goes, well, I guess you're going to sign up if you want your other shoe done. And that's what he would say to people. And he literally signed everything on. But he said it was the fact that he could show something that had an instant result, where you could look down in 1 second and see one shoe's nasty, one shoe's shine. It made people believe. So when we have a product like this that you could roll out, let people feel it, and like, oh my gosh, my pain, I never felt better in my life. Join Save Club and you get it for $20. That's going to be a real big game
On this
changer.
product right here, Dave, like I said, hundreds of thousands of bottles sold. And man, in the early days when CBD, 2,000 milligrams of CBD, when the ingredients cost a lot more, people were getting up to $100 for this product, and they rebuy it, and people rebuy it over and over and over again. That's why we've been able to manufacture hundreds of thousands of bottles of this stuff. But this product retails for $40, and it's worth every penny. But with Save Club, I just said, let's just give the ultimate deal. Let's make sure that the Save Club members, the value of it is so amazing. So this product for $12, it's like, if you're dealing with pain, try it. But the thing is, you'll save more. That's $28 savings. That's 70% off. That's $28 savings on the single product. That pays for your membership right there. So people are just needing this product month in, month out. And I know this product, people order it every single month. They order 3 bottles at a time. They share it with their family. Because it is one of those products that we call a impact product, which means if you put it on, you know that it's working. You can't put it on and be like, oh, it's not doing anything. You feel an immediate result. So just one more thing rolling out, guys, and we're rushing this out. We're just waiting on a couple things. I wanted to announce it on this call because there's a high likelihood we're going to be able to have this done by the end of the week. We're just waiting on the last pieces of the banking.
And hey, Charles, real quick, I just tell everybody, I used to have this Porsche and it was really low to the ground. Every time I drive it, it pulled my back. Literally. I'm like, did my car hurt me? Like, hurt me bad. So I lived on BioFreeze, and that stuff, it was like $18, $20 every time I bought it. And if you look at stuff, there's only 2 ingredients, which is like the menthol and the camphor. That's it. And so that product was way more expensive and didn't have any of this stuff in. And you go into any Walgreens or whatever, it's flying off the shelf. So better product, way cheaper. Do the math, everyone. That's all I got.
Look, it's one of those. This is a product. Why when selecting different products, I'm looking for the hottest, sexiest thing. So we have a line of products that are looking to be exclusive deals with Save Club. But number one, it has to be extreme value, and 2, it has to be an amazing product. And so, with the last product, with the K Beauty, it's just one of the hottest things out there as far as premium cosmetics, and be able to bring that at 50% off, to be able to bring this product at 70% off. But it's one of those things that you can demo for people. They can feel it and be like, oh, you can go to the website and buy it for $40, or you could be a Save Club member and get it for $12. So just one more thing, guys, that we're rolling out. And this is a minor announcement to what I'm about to show you. So right here, we've got our Save Club shopping portal, and this thing is pretty much ready. We're doing the last connections. I've already had a bunch of affiliates in here demoing it. We're going through and we're dialing in all the different cashback totals. When people are saving with cashback here, we have the cashback match. So you help people save money. When they save money, you make money, and you're just matching a percentage of what they're going. So we're getting all these percentages dialed in. And we also have additional money paid for from the advertisers going into our bonus pools. So as you start directing all of your shopping here to just save money and get cash back, it fuels our whole organization and our whole operation. And the amount of brands, I'm just going to continue to just scroll what's going on. Many of you recognize these brands. A lot of these brands might be foreign to you because they're international, because we've got 58,000 different companies here that we've aligned for cashback, and over 40,000 of those are coming from the international markets. So as we shared this with some global affiliates, they're like, oh, I recognize that. They deliver here. And if these companies are able to drop ship in your area, they'll be available. But here's the thing, and I want everyone to pay real close attention to this. This is very exciting. This puts us on a global scale, but it's not going to happen overnight. Even though we've come this far, this doesn't get rolled out to the entire world, into all the markets overnight. We have to launch each market. Each market has its own complications, and our next steps to launching the portals, we get it kicked off in the markets we're in now. There's going to be once you log in, there's going to be a pop-up on the screen, and it's going to have your country or your region, and you select it, and then it's going to bring the deals that are available for that area. But we have to understand, it's a lot of work for us to go in and understand which deals are in which area and to segment all that. I don't want that to hold up the release of this so that you can start building. But to open each market, there is a level of work. I have to align with the advertisers. I have to align with our tech team. I have to verify all these with our advertising managers. So there is some heavy lifting still to be done to open up all the individual markets. And I know so many of you are in global markets that are excited for this, and we're working tirelessly to to pull this out and get this into all these markets. I'm just going to scroll a little bit more because there's just so many brands here, so much cashback, and this really fulfills our idea of what the company is here to do, which is disrupt the $1 trillion a year advertising industry, where all these advertising dollars are going to be spent, with or without Save Club, with or without anybody. They're going to be spent somewhere. But the brands and the industry is choosing to bring the advertising dollars to people through these ethical bribes, which we know as cashback. And this is the most cutting edge platform out there. We've got the most reach of any company out there. You're going to see cashback inside of other places. You'll see it at Capital One. You'll see it at Chase. They're huge organizations, but guess what? You can only use your card. With this new portal, whatever credit card they take, American Express, PayPal, a lot of these companies do payment plans through the different services that let you pay it over time. Visa, MasterCard, some of these places take Bitcoin, whatever payment mechanism, you're able to get the cashback. This is a revolution in the cashback industry. There's no other company that is coming out with this many advertising relationships at this level, and definitely no company that has aligned all of this inside of a compensation plan with all the marketing tools, with the free app. I mean, this is something to get excited about. And this just goes back to when we started rolling this out, that this was the ultimate vision of disrupt the advertising industry. Yeah.
But what's crazy is when we roll this out, especially for influencers with the cashback match, I was doing some math. Let's say you have an influencer that has 150,000, people, and he said, "Hey, get a free app." And let's say 20,000 of them grab the free app, and only 1,000 a day were buying something, and he was just getting 50 cents cash back because someone went and bought an airline ticket or bought food or whatever. That would be $500 a day, and he doesn't even know it's happening just off of getting a match off of this, even at the smallest matches.
When you run the numbers with this, it's mind-boggling. There's a reason why the other big company in this space, you guys can look up a company called Honey. It was a cashback deal. They didn't have a fraction of what we're about to roll out. That company was purchased by PayPal for $4 billion. And you know what they didn't do? They didn't pay anybody who shared the network and who shared the message to anybody. Okay, so there is a lot of industry validation around what's going on here, and this is the first time this has been available to individuals to tap in. So now basically you can play at the biggest levels of advertising and redirecting these advertising dollars, and you get to do it in your Save Club business for $300 a year. And tell me, if you shop, so here's the idea: we're an Amazon killer. Every single one of these sites, I'm still scrolling, by the way, every single one of these sites has a big website built. And they probably have the whole tech teams spending tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars on their web presence. And these brands like to give the best deal at their native website, because when they give the deal through Amazon, Amazon takes a chunk of their money. And there's departments at each one of these companies that they build these beautiful websites, and then they stack millions of dollars in inventory sitting in a warehouse somewhere, and they got fulfillment teams and employees. It's like each one of these companies has gone through a lot to build their web presence. This is where you need to do your shopping through. And these websites now, they spend a lot of time making their website beautiful, putting their best foot forward on their website. It's superior to your shopping experience at Amazon. Now, look,
You know what's
Amazon is
crazy, Charles?
the leader. You go.
It's staggering. Look, if you look at that good morning right there that you just passed, the 22.75% cashback plus a 10% off coupon. I mean, some
Yeah,
massive deals are in this shopping portal.
yeah, and guess what? Somebody that introduced the person to this is going to make a cashback match on that. So just by helping people save money, you're going to make money. You think Amazon and you think Jeff Bezos is sharing all that? Yeah, they've got affiliate programs and whatnot, but it's not like what's happening here. And so the idea is you're going to want to direct all of your shopping through here, so you're getting the best possible deal with the cashback. And you're going to want to help people change their shopping habits and not go shopping on Amazon, not go do their shopping through Google searches, but find your brands right through here. Get your cash back, and it supports this whole redistribution of advertising dollars. And let me tell you guys, the bigger Save Club gets, the more influential we get, the bigger deals I'm able to cut with these brands. And so if you see brands in here, I can go have a conversation. I call up any one of them from the database and say, you know what, Revive, you're giving us 13% cash back. You know, our people, they love your product. We'll promote you higher, but we want 20%. You know, free up more advertising budget towards us, and can work with these groups. So I could just scroll here, guys. We could probably spend the whole rest of the training just scrolling, looking at all these top brands that are here. But we got to move on. We got to move to some of the other pieces here, within our presentation. Hey, Dave, could you also pull up the Aberderm video so we can play that at the end as I chat more here about what we're doing? Okay, let's go to our next piece here. So, guys, we have another exciting area launching here shortly. We've got this program. When I open up this, I did it through a hidden page inside of the back office. So we're just about to turn this on as well. With Save Club, we always want to be the best deal out there. And with travel, it's difficult because travel is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and there's a lot going on. Well, we want to make sure that we take all these other travel clubs, any other business that's out there, and just clean their clock, where we're giving the best deals, better deals, and you're not having to pay hundreds of dollars, $100 plus per month to buy into some travel membership. That you're able to access these great deals and do them for there. So here's the one area where I think we're very, very ahead of the curve, which is in these resort weeks for as little as $400. So let's just pick a region over here. Let's do any of these regions look cool. Let's do, well, I don't want to do United States stuff because I want to show people around the world. Let's do Asia. And let's pick out some dates here. Let's do a week, 1 week here inside of November, and take a look at what's going on. So these are like top resorts. These are timeshare resorts. These are situations where they've built out these things and people pay, like this piece here in Bali, $463 for 7 days in Bali. You can change your different dates, what you want to do. But who wants to go to Bali? Now, if you go to try to buy this directly, it'll probably be like $2,500. Like the type of deals that are here are just so dramatic. I mean, who wants to go to Bali for the holidays? $400. Now, these deals are just at a completely another level. And to release this to everybody, it's difficult. So this product is coming out as a commissionable product. and it's worth $100 a month. I mean, if you're going to even just do one trip throughout the year, the type of savings that are here are phenomenal. But it's not going to be $100 a month. It's not even going to be $100 a year. It's going to be $20 for the year. Okay, 12 months of this additional travel package for $20. And the reason I'm doing it, charging anything at all, is because we have so many members, and some certain members just don't travel. And to keep the cost low and to keep this accessible for everybody, it's just $20. You spend $20, and guess what? It's fully commissionable. The same fast starts, $5 direct, and the other complete fast start bonuses are paid from this program. And the more members, the more people that we get onto this, once we cross 500 members who are on this package for $20 a year, then every future VIP membership is going to come on here. It's going to be included. So just grow with us, guys. Work with us to scale. I'm doing everything I can to keep the costs extremely low, to bring the biggest value. But to keep ahead of all these things, we have to basically share that. But if you're traveling even one time and you're going to have access to this for $20 a year, it's just phenomenal. So we're coming out with all types of comparisons of what these resorts cost and what we've got here, and it's like the savings is unbelievable. Go ahead, Dave.
Also, just with like hotels, sometimes you'll get into our one travel portal and then you can come over here and shop in this travel portal. And I've seen on this travel portal sometimes 20, 30, $40 cheaper than the other travel portal. So you'll be able to compare travel portals and make sure you got the ultimate savings of that. And they have some really good exclusive deals on this portal. Plus they also have things like activities and things like that too. Like if you're going to go to a certain area, if you want to do like Nashville has all these different things that you can do and ride on different carts and see different things. They have discounted tickets. They also have tickets even to like all kinds of events, all kinds of stuff. So it's really big. But what's cool is you get our one travel portal and a second travel portal for all of you that love travel and getting massive discounts. You definitely want to have it because one trip, even one hotel stay would pay for more than this in an entire year. I mean, $20, you're going to go to McDonald's and spend that. You know what I mean? So it's definitely worth it.
And so in looking at this, we interviewed probably 20 different travel companies, and we talked to groups that have full-on concierges. We talked to groups that claim that they're the biggest, baddest, and just this was the best fit for what we're doing, and their pricing on it is just phenomenal. So the idea was, let's make sure that we've got the best product at the best price, and just make all these other travel clubs and other opportunities where they're selling travel just obsolete. Just the moment this is out there and available for $20 a year, those other companies and opportunities, their product is just obsolete. And that's the idea here is just to create such extreme value and do it in a way that really cuts out all the margin and brings it straight to you. And that's the value of your Save Club membership. So we want to just make the Save Club membership such a no-brainer. And there's even more stuff coming with the exclusive deals, out this month. And I'm just going to stop at this part of announcing new stuff because that was already a lot, for just a day. Now, hey Pete, you've done a lot in helping us identify the right package, the right travel program out here. And oh, by the way, guys, and it's because of our alignment with this humongous travel company. It's been around for, I don't know, Pete, almost 30 years. This humongous travel company. This is how we're able to bring you the enrollment bonuses, the 3-day, 2-night vacations. All of that is because of the new relationship, the new business relationship that we've carved out over the last couple of months with this company, the type of commitments we're making to this company to gain access to these deals. All that's in place, and that's why we're able to provide the enrollment bonus as well. So, Pete, you want to share a little bit about what you've learned about the travel industry?
Absolutely. I also want to say that when I was in Vegas, you gave me a CBD roll-on pain relief, and it's freaking amazing. So I don't know a lot about the market and all this stuff, but I'll just tell you from a product standpoint, that stuff is amazing. So, and $12, that's insane. Yeah, obviously love Save Club and wanted to be a big part of it. So I, injected myself in helping Charles find good deals and different stuff. And I asked people that own travel companies. I interviewed travel companies. We had Zooms with, I mean, this went on for months, guys. And, we launched our initial travel portal, which is great. And we wanted to find more. So I was able, and Charles was able to find someone who's been doing this 30 years, probably the biggest, wholesale provider, one of them in the world. And not just travel, but he has cruises. He has his exclusive getaways. He's got certificates and different things. And we were able to negotiate with him. And Charles was able to do like a bulk buy so that he could get us all a huge discount. And we're about to roll that out. I'm really, really excited about it. And it's just amazing. And to align ourselves with someone who has been in the trenches for 30 years and knows what's real and what's not, and what to display and whatnot. And a lot of these include all the resort fees and things like that. You got to be careful of all the hidden fees. But what I'm really excited about is the exclusive getaways. Nobody has those. You could search all day long. He's pre-buying these incredible vacations and holding an inventory for his clients like us, and then we're able to access it. And nobody can get their hands on those. So I'm super
Yeah,
duper excited.
and,
I think travel's a great industry. Plus, we have a much better comp plan than a lot of these other MLMs that are charging like $125 a month, and they're in a binary and all this weird stuff. So, but
yeah, it's just about value. I mean, the consumer of 2025 is just hyper focused on value, and value never goes out of style. And when you're able to just bring the absolute best deal, the lowest cost, the best quality of the experience and the product, you'll win and you'll get retention. And we owe a lot to our members and to the people that are coming on board. And really, as we start working with some of these big influencers and some of these massive nonprofits, they are highly reputable organizations with millions of members, and those groups are going to vet us. They're going to come in. They are already vetting us and looking at what we're doing and making sure that what we have here has the track record, the reputation of delivering something awesome. And that's just where we're at. AJ, before I move on to this next section, I've got some more stuff to show. Do you have the Avatar video before we get too far?
I do, yeah. I'm gonna play that. And one real quickly, I was going to show this too. We got the brand new content drop, so you guys can jump in here. We got some cool new videos. We got some of Charles. He did a really good video on influencers. We got all kinds of new shorts and stuff in the file 9.7. So you can jump in the new content drop and get some new stuff there. The Avatar video, because my son's taking me to lunch today, guys. So I'm going to get off right around 1 because I got him tires at cost plus 10% at Firestone. And he wants to thank me. So he's having me go to lunch with him today. So that's cool. We use Save Club to give him a deal. He was super excited about that. And so I will share my audio here and we will play this video. All right. Let me know if you could hear it.
Are you in pain right?
Can you hear that? All
Yep,
right.
good.
yes.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
Are you in pain right now? Back pain, sore joints, stiff muscles? You know that nagging ache that just won't go away? What if you could roll on something that actually works and works instantly without paying $20 or more like you do for BioFreeze, Icy Hot, or those fancy overpriced CBD roll-ons? This is Avaderm Pain Relief, and here's why it's different. Most of the big brands, they throw in 1 or 2 ingredients, usually just menthol, maybe camphor that only mask pain, not fix it, and call it a day. Avaderm, it's loaded. You're getting 9 powerhouse botanicals plus nano CBD, all in one roll-on. And with Save Club, you get it at a wholesale cost of just $12. Check out these ingredients, menthol and camphor. That cooling, warming effect that tricks your brain into saying, pain? What pain? Arnica montana reduces swelling, helps sore muscles bounce back. Aloe vera and witch hazel soothe inflammation, calm irritated skin. Calendula and peppermint, extra cooling and calming. Tilia cordata, old school herbal extract used for pain and relaxation. And of course, nano CBD, cutting edge cannabinoids that support relief where it hurts most. Bottom line, you're getting more ingredients, more relief at a lower price. Avoderm doesn't just mask pain, it fights it from multiple angles. Cooling, soothing, anti-inflammatory, calming, it's all in here. And instead of paying $18, $20, even $25 for the competition, and with Save Club, you can have an exclusive discount of 70% off. If you're tired of living with pain, grab an Avoderm, roll it on, feel the instant relief, and get back to living your life without the constant ache. Click the link, grab yours today, and let Avoderm do its thing.
Go.
Great video, Dave.
Thank you. You're muted, Charles. Yeah, everybody, that's going to be like, again, it's a really hot product right now compared to the competition. Instant results. Pain is such a big industry. I'm super excited about that. Who doesn't want to get free food, discount hotels, fix the pain, pay less on the cable bill, pay less on the internet bill? You know, then we just got everything. I mean, I just got my kid tires for his car at basically cost at Firestone. He saved a few $100s on that deal. I mean, come on, everybody. This is the easiest deal you will ever do. Back to you, Charles.
Yeah, and so a big push, over the first 100 days or so, we've been building up all the product offering and just really getting into position. And now that we've got our global shopping portal in place, and you will be turning on that inside the back office here this week, going out and just getting customers is going to be like, pulling candy out of a bucket because it basically it's going to be really simple to go share and get customers. So we've got some new pages coming out. They're being coded right now. You can use it right now. It's the page that explains the different products, and we're getting just really simple tools to get people to try the Cashback app or to get on the $19.97 monthly membership. And with the enrollment bonus, where they're getting a 3-day, 2-night vacation just for test driving the deals, it's like, again, just really becomes a no-brainer to test it out and save money. If someone just applies themselves a little bit, they're going to end up at the end of the month with more money in their pocket than they did at the beginning. And so as we start turning up the deals, those of you that understand the power that we have here for just pure customer acquisition, that's going to be exciting. And early on, when it first came out with Save Club, I had people say, well, why, let's just go after customer funnel. I said, wait, I know what's coming from our product standpoint. Just wait as we build up all of this. Now, for those of you that are international, that are like, well, some of this stuff ends up working internationally. Well, it is coming. So we've got an app that's dialed in to the new shopping portal. It's been in development for a couple of months. Things have to happen in a sequence. So in turning on the shopping portal, having it running on the web browser through your back office, it does work on mobile as well, but it'll work really awesome inside of the app. And that's, kind of the next step there. And, simultaneously to all of these new things coming out, I'm having to go back in and keep training and updating and, working with our AI and those components. And so that's been a huge uphill task to really get the AI working and dialed in exactly how we need it. But I will say without any doubt, it's going to be a revolution inside of this industry. And the way that we're doing it, having it completely provided without an additional cost, just in with your $60 a year affiliate fee, is unprecedented. So again, just coming with more value and more just pure power to grow and build this business. It really fulfills the statement we've been making of this being the most powerful business opportunity of 2025. And so, for those of you that are watching us, grow this out and build it out over the last 100 days, and been part of the Blitz training as well. So that was a one piece that we really wanted to cover here today. We're seeing great results. I want to congratulate Lillian for going 3-star. It's been amazing watching her go through the Blitz training to basically start with only having a couple of enrollments and had been in the company for like 60 days. She got started. She started dialing in to the Blitz and watched her go from 1-star to 2-star to now 3-star, and with no end in sight. And she's got her new enrollments on the Blitz as well. And that is the type of duplication that is really going to pay huge dividends and residual income as you grow. So I'm just going to basically to kind of disrupt what we're doing here as a presentation and just go to the website, blitz90.com, and just show you how to get started. Just give me 1 second as I pull it up. I'll share my screen again.
And before I go to lunch, guys, the Blitz is huge. We're seeing so much feedback in the Blitz, and we're literally teaching things in the Blitz that we could sell for thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars I could package up that Blitz and sell it for. We got so much feedback of people saying, I didn't even know this tool existed. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do this. And they love it that it's like no sugarcoat training. It's like the real thing. Charles and me have been dropping bombs in here every day. We post on weekends. We post on holidays. We never missed a day. Not one single day did we miss. And if you're not plugged in, you got to. And you can look at the comments, Charles. If you scroll down, you can see those. And then a lot of comments. And then all they got to do is click on learning. And you'll see it's all in order. Day 1 to day 68 or something. And a lot of you ask, why don't we have descriptions of what's in each day? And it's because we want you to go day by day. We don't want you skipping around, because sometimes you need to learn something first before you get to later. And if we wrote down everything, you'd be skipping all over the place, forgetting which ones you were at, which ones you haven't been. So that's the reason we did this. And
it's just like learning anything. If you're going to be learning mathematics, you've got to know your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you got to know addition, subtraction, multiplication, fractions, geometry, algebra, calculus, calc 1, calc 2. It all builds on itself. And so to think that you can just come in and just have a shortcut, you might be missing some of the critical mindset things, or there is some terminology that we use within Save Club that you could be that you might not understand. So if you just hop into a later lesson, it's just not there. So within these lessons, you've got we got video recordings, and as you go through each lesson, you can mark it as complete, and then it'll give you like a progress bar to show you just kind of how far you've come along. And it also helps us from an administrative standpoint to just understand who's going through there. So yeah, Dave, we got custom graphics, custom thumbnails. For this to be a resource that's available to all the affiliates for free, and you're not using it, that's that's a mistake if you truly do want to be part of this. So I'm going to stop my screen share. I'm going to open up an incognito window so that it could show you if you're a new person, exactly the play-by-play, step-by-step you would do to get started. So let me share my screen one more time. So you go right here, www.blitz90.com. It'll pull up the page. If something happens like that, like there's no HTTPS, there is once you're into the site. That's just a flip. That's just a little forward. So once you're in here, you're saying, well, how do I join? What's going on? You go right here to this area right here that says join group. And you can register either way. The easiest way, if you have a Google account, if you've got a Google account to set up, you just click this and it'll let you in. If you'd like, you could also use your email and your password, and that's what you need to do to enroll into the Blitz. So, we're talking about this. We're seeing so many people have good stories. We have a lot of people that ask questions or reach out to customer service, and there's a lot of training that's in here and a lot more that you can get. But the enrollment's working great. As you can see there, we've got over 12,000 or 1,200 people, part of this. So Dave, I know you got to run. If you got to run to the airport, we're pretty much done here. We covered a lot. Next week, but as this week progresses, I'll be giving you guys the full updates on when the Averderm pain relief exclusive deal is live. I'll also be putting out updates on when the new travel section with those vacation deals and all those additional deals is available as an additional product, which is $19.97 for the year, and that's fully commissionable. The fast starts pay on to that. And then the big one here, there'll be a new link in your back office for the Cashback shopping portal, and you'll be able to click that, log into the shopping portal, do all of your shopping, and then with that, as you earn cash back, as you earn rewards, we'll have a section which is our payments dashboard, and you'll be able to see your cash back accruing, and you'll know when it goes from your cashback pending area to your wallet, whatever way you want to get paid with Save Club, either ACH or the new Save Club Pay portal or the iPayout or whatever system you've selected to be paid. So
let's tell them about the certificates, Charles. Just remind them of how those work, where we're going to give them an incentive just to have people try it. Even if they cancel, they still can keep the vacation. And then if they do a little bit of work, put a couple people and 2 people, we'll give them some additional grocery coupons, or depending where they're at, we will reward every member. You don't have to do anything. Charles will do that on our end. And that's an amazing incentive too. Just want to reiterate that.
Yeah. So just to kind of, reiterate what's going on here. This enrollment bonus is pretty phenomenal. I mean, we're talking about a 3-day, 2-night hotel stay, over 40 destinations across the United States, all the major cities, and you get this inside of your enrollment email. So if you enroll as an affiliate, or if you enroll as a member, when you enroll someone as an affiliate or member, this is a certificate that comes inside of your email. When you click the link, it pops up a unique code there, and we track that with your enrollment, and then you just go through the steps for redemption. And the pitch that we're putting out there is, you've got nothing to lose. You enroll with Save Club. If you don't like it, we've got a 7-day risk-free trial. If you don't feel this is a place that's going to save you any money or save you more than $20, just cancel and keep the vacation. And so you got nothing to lose. And then when you get started, when you want to share the good news, you want to start your road to earning. When you go 1 star, which means you introduce just 2 people to get this certificate to become a member or an affiliate, and you become a 1 star, we've got $1,000 in manufacturer grocery rewards, coupons, rewards. It's basically $1,000 in free grocery money. And so, that is something that when you achieve 1 star, it's already set up. For those of you that achieve 1 star, you go from an affiliate, you simply introduce 2 people as a customer or affiliate. and you're going to get $1,000 in grocery certificates available. So this is just kind of the path that we want to make it a no-brainer at every single step along the way. And the more people that you can get to 1-star, the faster you'll get to 2-star. You'll get into the global bonus pools. And I'll tell you what, guys, these as the shopping kicks on, and we're entering the largest shopping quarter of the year, the fourth quarter shopping. It's like double the other quarters. All the major shopping happens. It happens on those websites that I was scrolling through earlier. Why wouldn't people want to get cash back? If you're doing any amount of Christmas shopping, you need to be a Save Club member and shopping back there. Introduce people that are big shoppers. Earn the cash back match on their purchases. But just the more people that you get involved as the company is rapidly approaching hypergrowth, you're going to want to have your pieces in place. And this next month, over the next about 22 days, this is where it gets really exciting. And so for those of you who have been in the 90-day blitz, it's like day 68. And the first 30 days, it's about learning new things, making a personal commitment, getting your mindset right, getting some basic skills. Over the next 30 days, it's about concentration and really reformulating certain habits. Because if you want to get things in your life that you currently don't have, you've got to change your attitudes, belief, and habits. That's what the program is about. It's about shifting those habits into money-making, residual income generating habits that are just an upgrade for just how you're operating. And then the last 30 days is about building that foundation, and then it's like a rocket ship taking off. And that's where we're at, right now with the company as a whole. That these big leaps in our product development, the leaps that we're going to be making globally, the optimizations inside of the system to where each step is a no-brainer, we've approached that. And so for those of you that have done the work and done the preparation, it's there. For those of you that haven't started, join the blitz, get caught up. It's 90 days, but you could do it faster if you want, if you just go lesson by lesson. And let's prepare for a huge fourth quarter. I want to see 6-figure monthly earners in the company. I mean, I know that we can accomplish that here in the next relatively short amount of time. And there's going to be people that rise up, people like Lillian, who entered with the hope and a dream, and took a couple months to get a couple enrollments, and is now a 3-star. And as many people that we can help get to that level of rewarding success, the better. And so, with that, guys, we're right at an hour. I'm gonna cut this call. Pete, you got anything else to add before I end the recording?
Yeah, I mean, congrats, Lillian, our buddy Leanne on the other side of the world in Australia, all the way at the top, number 3 on the leaderboard now, with some serious competition. Very proud of her. She's a great lady. Been getting to know her. Yeah, I mean, we've got the 90-day blitz, which is going to teach you, all the things you need to know how to be great at network marketing from experts, Charles and Dave. You got all the media drops from Dave you can use to market your business and keep it fresh. He puts so much stuff out there. It's incredible. You take that and then you invite people to the Wednesday and Friday Zoom, so they get, Charles will do the job of closing them live for you and getting the incentives to get in before the cutoff of the power line on Friday nights. And then you've got a product that every person can understand on this planet. They don't even have to be in this industry. Everybody understands savings. Savings will never, ever go out of style. It's only getting more and more important to save money on things. And the other thing I love is we're not trying to get people to buy like irregular size Levi's or this weird product and that weird product like other companies. We're sending you right to the source, right to these Fortune 500 companies. You can buy anything you want on their website and at your leisure. You're not having to buy like a certain thing to save money, like like at a like a discount store or something, which is kind of cheesy. We're saying buy whatever you want and you can save money on it. And Dave is also teaching people how to double, triple stack stuff. and you can use the cashback credit card. You can get a discount on the front end. You can get a rebate cashback. And then we're the only ones paying out cashback match on the products too. So, and we're still learning how to be experts at all this. I would say if you're in another country where it's not, you know, we're from America, obviously, but if you're in another country, the people that are going to get wealthy are the people that are prepared when we get there. They have the people in place. They're ready. They're prepared, and they are going to capitalize when we launch. They're going to jump on it. And you guys have all heard the stories. I mean, people that are ready, they just crush it. My friend was one of the first people in Japan in New Skin when New Skin launched in Japan 40 years ago. He had 1,000 people waiting for him at the airport to sign up because he prepared for a few months before they launched. So, be one of those pioneers when we
Yes.
launch into a Spanish market or another market, and you'll crush it, guys. You'll crush it.
Guys, no, I'll be giving you a heads up on the shopping portal I was just demoing. As we start turning on the different countries and regions, you're going to have a little bit of a head start into that. And so where we had a ton of success when we launched Save Club, people like the hype, they like the excitement, they like the fear loss and sense of urgency and the excitement of a pre-launch or the launch of something new. Well, we're constantly doing that. Well, I'm just not going to hype everyone up every week on all these little advancements that we have. But now as we start opening up the countries, we got this complete package, you're going to have the inside track of where we're going. And let's do little pre-launches to the countries as we go. And you can start claiming countries as they go on and on. And so we've got a lot of international leadership that has been believing and waiting for this. And we're putting the afterburners on this because as you saw in my early presentations going back 100 days ago was this graph that showed our critical mass and our hypergrowth hitting in October. And guess what? That's only 20 days away. And we're on track to turn all this up. In certain areas, we're way advanced. In other areas, like the AI, we're still developing. But it just means that it's going to be that much greater when it hits and that much more exclusive, because going through that process, taking an enterprise level system like the Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Copilot, which is the global, probably the most hardware data centers, nodes, just sheer power of an AI system, and tailoring that to what we're doing here at Safe Club. It's taken an additional 90 days, and the additional development costs and sacrifices that we've made to make that go, it's so close. Well, guess what? It's still going to hit before we go global and before we go into hypergrowth, and that's going to be a big part of it. So I just want to thank everybody for following along the story here, being part of it, and believing in the direction that we're going, and the velocity, as you can see, is picking up. Do not get left behind. Let's find a place to latch in and go. There's so many handholds and footholds. There's influencers, there's nonprofit, there's skincare, there's pain products, there's travel, there's all these different areas. This is the most diverse opportunity because everybody needs money. Money, it's like oxygen. You're not going to make it very far without it. And we're ready. We're here to give you more of it. And it's just built in, to these programs. Get yourself educated. The more that you know, the ideas will come out. And what we've got planned for our second 90-day blitz is really exciting because things shift and change, and there'll be different challenges, and there'll also be different opportunities. It's kind of like the guy that ran the 4-minute mile. Like nobody had run a 4-minute mile, and this guy did it, and then a bunch of other people did it. Well, that's the same thing that's going to happen here with influencer recruiting, with nonprofit recruiting, with entering into travel clubs, with entering into groups to help them with their pain management, whatever. There's going to be people that figure it out, and then right behind that, a lot of people are going to figure it out right behind them. And hopefully those people that figure it out right behind you are in your downline because you've trained them. So again, we're running way over now. I'm going to cut this call. Come back on Wednesday. Some of the stuff that we showed on this call, we'll probably have it live by then. Again, it's going to be another exciting week at Save Club. Bring people in to feel this excitement. I'm going to get this recording out and posted to YouTube, because I've already been on this, just on this call, people have been messaging me, get me the recording, because they obviously saw something that has reignited their passion and their excitement to go tell new people. And remember, new blood is the lifeblood inside of this industry. Those of you that get the new blood are going to, become richly rewarded with what we've lined up here. So thank you, everybody. Have a great Monday.